Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be checking Sebastian Loeb Rally EVO. Now this is rather old game and I got it on discount on Xbox Store. It's very cheap right now, so I thought that, you know what, let me give it a try. Now this is an interesting title because I've heard quite a lot of stuff about this game as being one of these titles that is rather difficult to play, so it's not like arcade-ish kind of game. It's a rally game, of course, and I like rally games, so that's for sure. Colin McRae and these kind of these kind of games, I love them. But this one is more for people that like a challenge, apparently, right? So I gave this game a quick look before I started recording this video. So I played it for maybe like 20 minutes to just familiarize myself with that game. So I don't really have like a lot of cars to actually use. I didn't really unlock. I just unlocked one car basically. So let's give this car a spin, and let's just race in a single race. Why not? Let's give this one a try. And yeah, by the way, this game, like I said, this is like an Xbox One title. It's available on PlayStation 4 as well, so it's an older title, of course. It's running at 1080p, maybe even lower, to be honest with you. It might be 900p and 30 frames per second, which is a shame because like in that kind of games, when you've got like a lot of action going on, 60 frames per second would make a huge difference. Graphics wise, it's not really that bad. It looks okay. You know, remember, this is an Xbox One title. It's running on my Xbox Series X via backwards compatibility, so I'm not going to be playing with settings, nothing like that. Let's give this game a try. Like I said, this is one of those more difficult titles, and I would recommend you playing from inside of the car because it just controls better. There's other camera angles, of course, as well, but like I said, the best way to play this game is from inside of the cockpit. We can change the camera, of course, even to the behind the car, but I mean, this is my personal opinion, but this car is more difficult to control from this camera. So, you know, you just get better. Oh shit, that's what happens when you change camera and drive a car. So you just get a much better perspective, and it's not necessarily that the responsiveness of the car changes. It's still responsive, but I guess you can react better to what's happening on the track, I guess, right? So that's what I found playing that game before I started recording this video. The game is pretty fun. It's just like it's much difficult to control because it's more of a simulation kind of game rather than like an arcade game. So obviously the damage system here is also quite punishing. I mean, if you hit anything in that game, you will destroy your car. Your tire may be you may get a flat tire, which obviously will impact your driving and stuff, right? Because like it's rather difficult to control a car with a flat tire, especially when you actually taking part in the rally race. So yeah. So yeah, I'm not really the best in this game, of course, because I played it for like maybe 20 minutes or so. But it's quite satisfying. You know, once I got a grip of the controls and stuff, I was like, yeah, that looks cool. The only thing, the biggest gripe with this game, of course, is the fact that it's 900p, I think, 30 frames per second. I could even live with that resolution, but if it was 60, that would actually make a huge difference. But it's not, unless you play on PC, of course, and this game is probably on PC as well, I can only imagine. So these games are... Oh shit. are quite difficult to master, I would say. But they are very rewarding, because then when you see that you're actually beating your opponents and you are just getting better and better, yeah, it just feels good basically, right? So that's the thing. Oh no! See? That was close. At least I don't have any flat tire yet. Yeah, and this is the thing about this game, you have to really pay attention to everything. So obviously I talk and drive, so that's not the best way to actually approach this game, I guess. There, by the way, there is like a lengthy tutorial as well, so you can, there's like 2 tutorial tracks. You can play with a car and get a feel of it and see how the everything works, you know, do some spins. So yeah, I would recommend you doing that before you start taking part in any proper races.
Through junction and right 6, 120. Caution, hairpin right.
Caution.
Finish.
Oh no! See? Don't do this, guys. Don't do this. Brake before that U-turn. There we go. At least I finished the race, right? Position 13th out of 16th. Okay, so you know what? Let's try to beat that again. Restart. Oh, I forgot to note the I forgot to note
3,
my time.
1, go.
Go. Let's go, 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 go.
Right 6 and left 270. Right 4 and left 6 very long.
Let's do it, mods. You can do it. You can do your you can beat your time.
And left 6 into left 650.
You know what? I have to try it with the steering wheel. My son has got a steering wheel. It's not like any professional one, but I can only imagine that it's much better to control than with a, you know, Xbox controller.
Right 3 long and left 650. Right 5 into hairpin right to 40.
Also, I can only imagine that once you kind of learn
Left 4 minus and
some
right
of
4
these
and left 3 plus 40.
tracks, it's much easier for you because you know where to turn, you know how
Left
to
6 and right 3 minus and
react.
left 4 into right 5.
Yeah, I mean this. Oh shit! This camera angle is much better than. See, I just shattered my windscreen.
Left 4 and right 3 into right 4 long 50.
It's not nice to drive now with this
Left 3 long
shattered
Right 3 into left 4 90.
windscreen.
Right 6 plus into left
Oh,
5
there we go.
tightens. Right 4 into left 5 and right 6.
Go, go, go,
Right
go,
6
go,
into
go!
left
Hurry
4
up!
tightens into right 2.
I want to be at least 10th.
And right 3 plus into left 5 110.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's quite satisfying when you see that you are actually getting better. So I think that's the biggest thing about this game, I guess.
60. Right 6 long and left 3 50. Left 4 and right 3 plus and left 4.
No. Has anyone said anything about getting better? Yeah, that was me, and I just damaged my car, and you can see it's all shaky now. I don't have a windscreen at all. Well, the bright side of things is that at least I don't have a broken windscreen anymore, so it's I've got a clear view, I guess. Oh no, look what happened now. Jesus. Okay, so I'm not going to get my time any better. Oh man.
Right 4 tightens 3 and left 5 and left 3 and
Okay guys, you know what? I'll just restart because it makes no sense without... I was running on flat tire as well, so... Okay, one more try. So let's try... Let me try to beat my time, I guess,
left 6
again.
into right 6 and left 2 70.
And I'll be more careful this time, or I'll try to be
Right
more
4
careful.
and left 6 very long.
You can do it, mods. You can do it. You have to be careful about braking, because like if you hit the brakes too hard, you will just block your...
Right 5 plus
There's no
100.
ABS in this car, so it doesn't seem to be. So if you just hit your brake too hard, then it will block your wheels, and you will just go straight, right? So
Right 3
that's
long.
why I hit that tree previously. But this is the thing, like I'm actually learning, right? I'm kind of getting to know the car and the physics in this game.
Plus 40.
And I must say that it's actually quite satisfying.
Left 4 into right 5.
Oh, that was close. That's where I lost my windscreen the other day, with the other time. So I guess I'm getting better, at least a little bit.
Right 3 into left
See?
4 90.
I have to be very careful about using the brake.
Right 6 plus into left 5 tightens.
Oh, shut it. Windscreen again.
Right 4
But I
into
still
left
got
5,
like
right
4
6.
wheels working as they should
Right 6 into
work.
left 4 tightens into right 2.
No! Oh, that was
And
close.
right 3 plus into left 5 110. Right 4 over crest and left 4 into right 2. Left 5 and right 6 60. Right 6 long and left 3 50.
I've seen some professional racing drivers actually playing,
And left 4
I think that was Dirt Rally game. Dirt Rally is actually a simulation game as well. Jesus Christ, I've seen their skills in that game with a proper, like with a proper wheel, steering wheel and stuff. God damn, it felt like as if they were flying that game.
Right 4 tightens 3 and left 5 and left 3.
Crazy
and right
skills.
5 40. Right 6 100. Right
Yeah,
5
that-
and left 4 minus 70. Right 4 40, right 5 tightens 40. Left 6 40.
See, squeaky wheels. That means that I blocked my
Right 6 80.
wheels,
Left 6
which
plus
is
and
not
right
good
5
because
over
you are
bump
losing
60.
control over the car. So
Left 6 into right 6 40.
Jesus.
Left 4 plus and right 3 opens long 40. Left 4 plus and right 6 50. Right 6 50. Left 4 plus and left 6 40. Right 6 over crest into left 3 minus 40. Right 4 into right 3 plus.
See, no,
Crest into left 5 and
why?
right 4 60. Through junction and right 6 120.
Nearly there.
Caution, hairpin right opens 120. Finish.
Yeah, remember that place? I know I should do it with a handbrake, but yeah, I don't have that skill just yet. There we go, at least I finished. Position 11th, there you go, I got better. So, you know what guys, it's quite surprising because I didn't really think of this game as this kind of fun game to play, because I always read about it. When I read about this game, it was like, oh, it's quite difficult, that kind of stuff. Yes, it is. It's challenging, but I guess it's just like with Souls like games. Like if you get the skill, it's very rewarding, I guess. So yeah, I mean, guys, you know, this game is on Xbox and PlayStation right now. It's very cheap. Technically speaking, it's 1080p or 900p, 30 frames per second, so that's not great really. But other than that, yeah, it's super fun. So I know that I will be playing this game a little bit. So it's kind of cool. So guys, that's the video. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks for support. Really appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care.